Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan. I'm gonna tell you about the bots I use and why I use them. So these bots are all recommended by me. Before we start, you should know that I have a relationship with MTGO traders. I write for pure MTGO and they do pay me for writing. So everything I say, I want you to know that MTGO Traders is the best bot on Magic Online, and that is what I genuinely think. And I'm gonna motivate it to you during this exercise. This document was originally written in Swedish for myself, and I'm gonna tell you what my strange things mean. Where are my tickets? It's this. I currently have 13.381 this sum on bots, and I like to stay below 10 credits because having credits out is a liquid problem. It's a risk, and it's something I want to avoid. This is micromanagement at its worst, but I love micromanagement and I love Excel sheets and I love to have control over my trading. So I've done this excessively. I'm not saying that you should do this, but you should definitely have control over how much credit you have on the bots and where it is, because it's often a better thing to buy something for 12 cents with bot credit than to buy it for 10 cents and then have 90 cents credits in a new bot, so you have even more credit on the bots. Okay, these first are my common bots, and as you can see I have most of my money in my buy bots. When I buy commons, which I often do as I am a pauper person and I do play a lot of pauper and standard pauper, I go to these bots first. They offer 500 for one. I didn't think it was possible, but I eventually found them. Cardstock, Apple Grow and Card Boom all sell commons, 500 for one. They are pretty good. Apple Groove is not one of my trusted bots. These Cardstock and Cardboom are. I will get back to that during the buy bots section, which we will come to. That's what this says. Bulking is my go-to bot for commons. They sell 400 for one. Some bots sell for 300. 333 for one. Buying bot and Mono Drain. I have plenty of credits there. I should do something about that actually. And Grotius and quarter of six bulk buy. Quarter of six is a chain of bots that are pretty slow. They're running on an old server or something, but it's good. It's really good. This is a bit dangerous quarter of six bulk buy because some commons will not be 200 for one. But I'm looking for. I'm micromanaging this terribly, so I'm like looking through all these bots for a common I need until I get down to this. Trade Warriors is a bot that has disappeared on me with my credits. And Lightsmith is green here because I really like Lightsmith. They're selling Lightsmith selling rares too, and I found a lot of stuff on Lightsmith very cheap. And often, if the card is even remotely playable and it costs like 7 or 10 tickets on the big bots, Lightsmith will have it for 1 cent. Mora, Radio, Ativo, also extremely good. They sell 66 commons for one. Somebody recommended Furt to me, but it has been a big disappointment. Here is the recommendation, but it didn't come through. These are the common bots I recommend, and I have done a lot of common trading. If you have bots that you recommend, tell me in the comments, because I'm always looking for new reliable bots. Because the more bots I deal with, I try to minimize the credit on them, but I like to know about the bots, especially when selling, because selling is the hardest part about bots. But we'll get to that, but because now we are buying. These are my active buying bots that I'm buying cards from. All of these. A buying bot was on the common list. Apple Grow, Card Boss. I'm a bit scared about Card Boss actually because I haven't seen it for It's not here right now. So I'm getting worried because I have these credits and I think I'm gonna red market here. So Card Boss, where are you? Come back. You looked so good. This place was really good to buy Innistrad penny rares. Card Store bot, cheapest price is decent bot, discount bot, DNS gaming bot, gaming bot, extreme bot, forever buyer seller. A surprisingly good chain actually. Goat bots. Of the independent non-MTGO library bot chains, GoatBots has surprised me several times in good ways. I really like GoatBots, but I'm gonna talk about them in my booster bot section because I do most of my booster deals with GoatBots. Jeffrey, I've tried to get rid of him so many times, but he is excellent. This is a really good bot. Lightsmith I already talked about. These green bots are my most trusted bots. Card Fiend, Card Boom, and Cardstock are really cheap. I've dealt with them a lot lately. JB Store 2, G Bentham, several bots on this chain. They are very uneven. Some really good deals there, some really bad deals. MTGO Traders, what can I say? I think it's the biggest bot on Magic Online, and they have everything. When a card moves, they have the best prices. So if a card is falling or rising quickly, the other bots will not be able to keep up, and that's the best time to buy from MTGO traders. For example, now Liliana of the Whale. If I would recommend that as a buy right now, which I do not, but will do very soon, Liliana of the Whale had the best price today when I checked on MTGO traders. Quarter of Six, I already mentioned. This is the bot where I buy from most when I buy more expensive cards. Have to keep tabs on this. It's like G Bentham. Some prices are really good, some prices are really bad. My second favorite bot after MTGO traders and before GoatBots is MTGO Bazaar 1, 2, 3, and 4. Really good to sell to, really good to buy from. The guy who runs it seems very decent. I think this is a good example of a really good bot chain. So I definitely recommend this bot chain. Supernova I've sold to. Sometimes it's really weird, it does strange credits things, but some sell prices has been the best there. Orcish Piper disappeared with my money. Why didn't I blacklist that in my blacklist video? Oh, Orcish Piper, avoid. Disappeared with 85 cents. It might seem small-minded of me to really care so much about that, but bots disappearing with 85 cents. Oh, I did give it crap. Good, because bots disappearing with 85 cents will really, you will need every edge to be a successful finance person, and you don't want people running away with your 85 cents. Monodrain with buying commons for now. Modomart, Packrat, Sharpot buying. Shop Pearl, Shop Ruby. Shop Pearl includes Shop Jet and not Shop Ruby. It's like, but these are often very good. Snapcaster bot I dealt with. Sand Trader. I found this bot disappeared on me for almost a year, but then it came back. Power T recommended Hotbot, but Power T is not a trader. It wasn't very good. Good bots I already mentioned twice because it's good. These are bots I have dealt with and that I've stopped dealing with right now. Yeah. So let's not talk about them. Let's go to the sell bots. Not very impressed by Pauperbot and the chain. They paid really bad for Pauper cards, and I had a hard time getting rid of these credits. I sell to quarter of six some of the time, very seldom. They pay too little. Often, almost 90% of my sales go to MTGO Bazaar or MTGO Traders. Buybot, because they pay the best. Especially MTGO Traders Buybot will buy a lot of stuff, will buy more stuff than MTGO Bazaar. They pay somewhat less than MTGO Bazaar. So generally my recommendation, if you're lazy, sell only to MTGO Bazaar. And if you can't sell to MTGO Bazaar, sell to MTGO Traders. Goodbot has been causing me problems because I sold something, a Trag Task, I think, and there were 50 cents left and I can't can't sell anything else to it. Shop Pearl I sometimes sell to Supernova. Hotlist bot is an MTG Traders bot. That is good. Goat bots again. MTG Card Palace. Yeah. They bought my... it's Extreme bot. It was mentioned in the buy cards. They bought the M13 things very nicely. And you see, good sell bots, very hard to find. Very few bots stand up to MTG Bazaar and MTG Traders that have the smallest margins that I know of. And I'm very interested in finding other sale bots that I can sell to. So if you know of some, tell me. Supernova bots is MTGO Goldfish. Ooh, respect. MTGO Goldfish, extremely good site. The best site to check out Magic Online prices. I don't use any other site anymore. I just use MTGO Goldfish. MTG Goldfish. Anyway, off to the booster bots. Here I have some bad bots that have disappeared on me with my money. They should have been in the bad bots list. So avoid them if you can. Canadian Magic bot and cheap best boosters. Cheaper before they changed and then they disappeared with a few cents, but I hate that. These cents will be outstanding forever, and I want to not have any credits on bots, and I will not be able to get rid of those. So that disturbs me. As you've seen, I've been selling to free bot boosters, card boosters, yeah boosters, and card booster bot, but I can't recommend any of them because I now deal only with goat bots for all the boosters I buy, all the boosters I sell, it's all goat bots because goat bots is really good for that. They're often good to sell to as well and often have good buy prices, but they are extremely good in this section. And these were the bad bots. I've done a special video about them. So how many bots do I actively trade with? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 29 plus 10, 39. And yeah, all of these are still active. 45, 49, 50. So 50 bots. That's what you have to do to get the best prices. I'm looking for every edge. I used to be a poker player and I want to take every small edge, and I spend time on this just because it's fun. And I think I'm learning a lot. So if I ever would do this professionally, which I do not now, I would probably yeah, don't do this in this much detail because I can't motivate the hourly rate that I'm getting. But I do like to be in control of my bot money. So thank you for watching my bots video.